Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Now, listen, y'all. I came up here to tell y'all the good news. And if the next segment of my show, since True T and Misdiagnosis have a whole lot to say, I'm going to answer you because, you're worrying about my husband's one leg and you worrying about people's children, but you can't even show your face. Do you understand what I'm saying? You cannot even show your face on these YouTube pages that you're banned from. You're not even supposed to be on YouTube. And your little funky website you got, you not getting no views over there. That's why you keep running your tail back here to YouTube. So you said you called the feds on me. You call them, but you better be sure that those charges can stick because you're so scary that you keep trying to say, I'm going to sue them. Sue, sue, sue. Baby, send the papers. Send the papers because you think that I got just 25 paperwork on you, chick. I'm letting you know 2022, 2023, 2024, a whole file on you bullying and harassing people. You don't scare me at all. You talk about my age, baby. Do I need to play your real voice to get you off that voice box, baby? You over there hacking, coughing, and spitting every time, and you talking about my smoking voice, my voice when my mama sound like this and she don't smoke. My grandmother sounds like this. She don't smoke. I am very proud of who I am and my age and my one-legged husband. Yeah, my one-legged husband can go on vacation and do things that you can't do. You sit on your voice box all day watching different content creators YouTube, so you will have some content. You don't have none. If you're not talking about male and who's friends with male and who's not, well, baby, as I can remember, you were dogging male. Yes, you were bringing Miss Wanda up, but you were dogging male. And then you saw where the money is. You come up here scam, begging, and bamming. You and your entourage. You don't scare me. I don't care what you say on these YouTube streets because you're sitting behind a screen. You won't show your face. You had 37,000 subscribers, but who wants to get up here and listen to you? All you do is complain, complain, complain. You're telling me to get a job? Baby, I'm retired. I'm sitting on fat checks. And if you think you can get something, go for it. Because when you do, I plan on taking that house where you live, that car that you drive. I'm planning on contacting your baby daddy to help you pay me. You can call the feds all you want. Do you think the feds is coming to help you and you can't prove that one person is stalking you? Why? You on a public platform. If I pay to be a member of your website, that's not doing too good, by the way. It's not doing well because you jumping over here to get your message out because there's not enough people over there to listen to you cussing people out. Well, misdiagnosis. You know that phone where the code is 0915. You seem to have a whole lot of information in there of people you talk to. True T, I thought Tweety was your girl. Well, today she exposed Tweety while she was sitting there rolling her, and her smoking online. I thought kids were off limits. That's all you do. You saying that you never talked about Empress kids or Camera Rail children. You know why you do that? Because you don't have anything else to talk about. Teach one. When are you going to teach? When you going to show your face? See, I don't say anything about you, but you decided to go on your little backup page that's here for Hot Teas page and say something about me. It's not even strikeable because I don't care what you say about me. But I'm going to tell you, until you show your face, your identity, you better make sure that all these you trying to get people to write statements, certify them for court, since you know the law, and you said my lawyer is rinky dink. Well, my lawyer have got y'all 2 times, not 1 time, but 2. When you came after me August 29th, 2024, what happened? The door was closed. When you came after me this all April, what happened? I am no longer on a lawsuit. And while you're trying to get statements, character witnesses, while it's ideal for character witnesses to provide oral testimony in court, written testimonies like affidavits or letters are only acceptable. These written testimonies can still offer valuable insight into a person's character, especially when in-person appearance is difficult. Well, guess what? These people that you're getting to write these character statements, I guarantee you, they all will be subpoenaed. I don't care if I have to help all these people. Now that you're gone, it's much quieter and peaceful on YouTube. But you got to come back, because guess what? Nobody's over there paying your PayPal. Nobody's paying your Cash App $9.99 to hear you discombobulate, disconnect with reality. So you know what? You need to check out some of these YouTube pages that got about you losing your page. They say they glad you gone. There's more people glad that you're gone than the people that's here for you. They just want to see you make a fool out yourself on YouTube. And you damn right. I said people got LexisNexis at their jobs. I didn't say people was pulling your information from LexisNexis. Remember, when you pay that little script in court, you better play the whole context. You done talked about misbehaving child, you done talked about Empress child, and you talked about Camarel child. You talk about my husband, but that's how low in the gutter you got to go to talk about somebody's family. Well, baby, I can start talking about your whole family tree. You don't want that, do you? And that would be doxing you if I told everything I know about your family tree. You adding me because I'm over there supporting content creators you don't like. That's the only reason you want to get me in this lawsuit. But baby, stop saying it and serve the papers. Let's play the real game. Let's see where a Fed go knock on somebody's door. We got money problems. We got people are threatening the president, and you think they're gonna come for some YouTube stuff? Just like you've been calling the Fed every day. Hello, somebody's stalking me. You have a public page, and guess what? You can block me from commenting. So if you said I've been blocked, how come I wasn't blocked off your page today? How come I wasn't blocked? See, it's okay when you say something and you don't give people the opportunity to answer you back. All you're doing up here is raising your blood pressure, which you say your blood pressure is already raised. What's wrong? Instead of talking about somebody's child blood pressure, what about yours? Listen, you and your family put their whole business up here. And guess what? You have not prevailed against no one. And I'm going to tell you something. If you didn't know, which I know you know, that you hanging out with these people, inserting yourself with these lawsuits, who's the stalker? Who is the stalker? See, I don't have to cuss and call you names not one time. You can call me Piano Teeth, but right now I look better than you because at least they can see me. They can't see you. Your GoFundMe, I don't care if you have one or not. You say you're making all this money, but you're out here begging and borrowing, and you got to use other people to try to fight for you. Miss Diagnosis is up here. She needs to get off her phone, throw it in the trash, and clean her house up, because I do believe that the IDH had put her out. She talking about she is a Secret Service worker. Well, you wait till her testimony hit that courthouse. Let's see. We're going to ask that she mentally be checked before, and you too. You better realize you drag me in a court, I'm going to request that you take a psychological. Because you know what? The way you're acting, I don't understand it. I don't even come up here, but you keep bringing my name, tagging me. Y'all keep tagging me. I don't know what for, but baby, I'm married 22 years. It'll be 22 years this year. Where's your husband? Aren't you the one that's celibate because nobody will sleep with you? Aren't you the one your man left you and he didn't care about your $10,000 you say you was bringing in a month? Why are you up here and you got to bash every content creator and call them about their body size? People listening to her, she body shames. She talks about children, and everybody got the receipts. I don't have to cuss you out to be even with you, baby. I don't have to cuss you out at all. But you know, it is something about you that you're uncomfortable with those other people. You're uncomfortable with Empress. You're uncomfortable with Camera Rail. How can she be copying you when we all talk about love and marriage, Huntsville? And we're all going to say some of the same things. You just wanted to run this sector and you lost control, like you lose control every time you come live. Anywhere you come live, you can't control yourself. Isn't that crazy? I don't know what you look like for real, but you can't control yourself. I can see you jumping out your skin every time you go live. What's wrong? Do my sight, do my teeth, me having a husband bother you that much? When I don't even speak about you, I don't say your name over here, period, because I don't want the spirits. I rebuke you and everything you're trying to do to other people. Oh, it's Happy Sunday. I went to church today. And guess what? I pray for the people who don't like me, because me being your friend could be a benefit for anything that you're doing good. But since you saying that I'm paying people, I'm paying Tay, I don't pay Tay anything. Let's get that crystal clear. If I give a cash app to anybody, it is from my heart because I got it. You worrying about my money? Send the paperwork here. Send the feds here. Send them. Because nobody did anything that really broke the law with you. You just telling people that you're going to sue people. I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them. But baby, us combined got so many receipts on you and your scandalous role on YouTube. You say you done reported to YouTube what people do. Well, guess what? Evidently, you didn't have the receipts they had. Baby, I don't fear anybody on YouTube. This is something optional that I choose to do. You come up here because you need to come up here. You need those cash apps. You need to feel validated. I'm validated in my life. You need to get some grass. You need to get some friends. Because I guarantee you, if you ever met me face to face, you wouldn't say any of these things to my face. But baby, fill them paperworks out. And I guarantee you, I won't be sending no lawyer there. I'm going to come in my rare fashion. And I'm going to show you how intellectual I am. All you doing is whining and complaining that somebody's bothering you. Nobody's stalking you. If I pay a membership for your page, I am a member. If I'm watching your video, it's on YouTube. But aren't you kicked off of YouTube? Aren't you banned from this mug? Now, I don't report you, but you so scared you can't even legally report anybody. You can't even legally report anybody that respond to you. That's the crazy part. You are no longer on YouTube and you can't get people on your page. So you got to run your ass back over here to try to have people gravitate. Y'all, my website $9.99, and y'all, I need y'all support, and y'all, we need money for a lawsuit. If you gonna sue somebody, y'all should have already had the money. You got to beg, borrow, and steal to sue somebody? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. So you just back up off of me. Keep my name out your mouth, boo-boo, until you show your face. Let you be out here calling people ugly and piano teeth, talk about my husband. Let me see what the fuck you look like. I just want to see a glance of you. I already think I know what you look like. Think I know who you are. Think I know where you work. But I want to see it positively. Let me put a name to the face. Let me put a face to the name. Now, you say you coming after Miss Wanda, but then you scared to come after Miss Wanda. You should be. Tell me you gonna sue her. I ain't got to be up here and have Miss Wanda back, but all Miss Wanda said was BT is your true to you is BT daughter. You can't sue nobody for that. You can't sue because somebody assume and allegedly feel that you're related to BT. Y'all better stop coming after people because y'all are looking crazy right now. Let's go, Queen Tulsa. I'm glad you're off YouTube. It has gotten so calm. You come here and kick up problems with content creators because you have nothing else to talk about. Nothing. And then you're going to implore misdiagnosis. Oh my God, when is she really here? She's a Fruit Loop. She goes on, she talks to people to come back and show their messages on the phone. Tweety, your friend Tweety, the message she showed that Tweety wrote today, she came after Queen Sheba today. You're going to start losing allies for the people you hang around. Do you understand what I'm saying? You so worried about Marcella and her teeth and her husband one leg. We do not have to get a GoFundMe. We do not have to come up here and beg for cash apps. My husband and I don't have to come here and cuss people out to make people come over to my page to watch. My husband and I don't care what you say because right now, you are no face, no case, bitch. You're calling the feds. Keep calling them. They probably think you're retarded by now because guess what? Ain't no feds coming for no YouTube. Ain't nobody said they're going to do anything to you. But you the one got so much to say about people's families. That's because you're not happy with what you got. Your family. You come after people's families because you ain't got what we got. Look at Empress' beautiful son. Now you got 4 kids now. Do you brag on your children as much as you have disdain for other people's children? I don't think so. And Tay is cute. Are you jealous? You saying that Tay is ugly and uppity is beautiful. You always talking about uppity's breast. Are you infatuated with that? The things you say sound crazy. Just get off YouTube and listen to some of the shit you be saying. Do you need a pill? Misdiagnosis got 5 new prescriptions. Call her and have her send you something because you sound crazy on Sunday getting up here with this bull lang lang. Nobody fears you. We're on a screen. I'm in my husband's man cave. You in Georgia basting and burning up, and then you're running down to Madison County every time court time comes. Please, please. What are you going to do? File in your jurisdiction or mine? I can't even make a police report on you because you saying that I'm ugly. I look like olive oil. What do you look like? Let us see a little bit because I can show what I think you look like. I never said that people use Nexus Lexus to dig you up. When you go into court, you better play the whole context. Because if not, my lawyer is going to ask for the context. The second thing is the people that's over there writing letters, they can't write with no nicknames or YouTube names. They're going to have to put their government name. And I'm going to make sure my lawyer requests to cross-examine them. They're going to have to do a sworn statement, not just an affidavit. I have the right to face my accusers. See, that's what I get married to law enforcement. That's what I know. So you bring the feds to the feds, baby. You do that. You bring them. You done dug up my background so you know what I got and what I can do. You fear me. That's why you barely say my name. You will say everybody else's name and jump around my name because I make your ass hurt. Baby, you need to go sit down in a corner and get your life together instead of worrying about other things. Sue me. I need you. You've been saying it for 2 fucking years. You ain't got enough evidence yet. You don't have enough evidence yet. But believe me, when you come to sue me, you better see everybody that's going to be standing in line to serve you when you sue me. Because you can't sue me unknown. You can't sue me as True T. You can sue me as AKA, but you better put your fucking government name on government when we go into a government court, fed or none. I've never said nothing about you because I don't know what the fuck you look like, but you got a stank attitude. You talk like your breath stink. You say you celibate. That's not by choice. Nobody wants to fuck you. If you look like anything like your alleged mama, that was a hit and run. You begging, go, if you talking about me, go get a job. Bitch, I'll be 60 in August. Bitch, I am retirement age. And remember, when you try to get that retirement money from me, baby, you can't get my Social Security. You can't sue my Social Security, or you can get a judgment on me. And baby, I ain't got to buy nothing else because anything I can buy in cash. I'm not up here with a GoFundMe. You sound heavy, out of breath, hair falling out. Cause they was talking about me, and this Empress, and Camarel, and Tay, and Lassie. You sound like you are out of control. Do you need some water? You need to get another job if you're not making the money on YouTube or your website. Because when I'm about to tell people about the PayPal, they better stop paying people through PayPal. That's what the government say. But I guarantee you, we have called the FBI. You have made some complaints, but you ain't got no proof. You have to give them more proof where somebody showed up at your door in Marietta. Nobody has showed up to your door. Nobody's threatened to do anything to you. You're trying to seek attention because you're not getting it in real life. You need attention in real life. Y'all have to go and sue people because that's the only way you feel you can get money. But remember this, when you sue, don't forget those words, counter sue. Girl, I got a file on you bigger than your ass right now. Pictures, videos, audios, and I told you where I got them from. I got them from Facebook. I got them from Instagram. And we can take screenshots of what you do and say. That's not illegal. Nobody's stalking you. Stalking means we're in areas where you live. We're not stalking you on YouTube because guess what? YouTube say you can't be on YouTube. But you coming up here and you said my name, so you knocked on the door and I opened it. And that's how I don't fear you. You could talk about my husband, but we ain't celibate. Can you imagine Can you imagine being in a union that's real strong and you ain't got no union? That's why you over there on your website and on YouTube trying to get a union with anybody who agree to your mess. That's you cuss and you lose control, but you can't do it intellectually. You can't come up here intellectually. And you've been saying you suing for years. You done gave us all the evidence on what you plan on suing for, and you're helping us with our defense. But I'm sure ask for a psychological on you, because I want to know, are you sane? I didn't say you was crazy. I said I want to know, are you sane? Since you don't understand when someone says something. Yes, there are plenty Lexus and Nexus, but let me tell you something about that since you so smart, baby. If anybody, pull your name on a Lexus Nexus, right? The Lexus Nexus will say who pulled it. You can't do that anonymously. You understand what I'm saying? You got my name, my middle name, my last name, my address, my phone number. Bitch, where is your paperwork? Because I guarantee now that I don't have to drop that 25 stacks over there, when I come after you legally, see, I ain't got nothing to sue you for. Because you ain't got shit. And what tells me you ain't got shit, because you begging. Y'all out here trying to sue TikTok, YouTube, OWN, and all these people. Let me tell you something. YouTube told you from the get, you can't sue YouTube. This is a free app. And let me show you something else what you can't do. You really can't sue me. You can take me to court, and my lawyer gonna state the statute. See, we're going to state the statute. So guess what? And then I'm going to turn around and ask for my legal fees out. And I don't care if they put a judgment on your no-face ass. I will be getting money from your website. See, that's one thing. I got it because I know how to use it. I got it, and I'm not planning on giving it to nobody. But I sit over here comfortable. I don't have to come on YouTube on somebody else's page, period. I can stand on my own page. Y'all are upset, you and your entourage. See, notice I'm not calling you a gang. Notice I'm not calling you a family. Your entourage is jealous of Empress, bringing content creators together, making peace across the board. Even if we don't agree with all of their opinions, we learn to be, we learn to be together on YouTube. And that's it. But you know what? The hate you spew every time you come on YouTube. You're so hateful. It's embedded in your soul. I rebuke that for you. I want you to be happy, but you're not happy not unless you up here screaming and trying to degrade other Black women. Hey, Miss BT said, why can't we get along as Black women? Are you listening to her advice? Are you listening to or do you call her Helen? Believe me, if I'm looking at you, it's to gather more information. Don't play with me because you really don't know who I am. You talking about my time on All About the Tea? All About the Tea is still up. You're not. All About the Tea is still up. You're not. You have to sneak through the back door so people can hear you. You can't even come up here legally. You're sneaking through the back door. And I'm being very cautious of what I'm saying because everything I'm saying, you can't report me. I haven't threatened you. I just said, show your face. Show your face. Let's see what you look like. Why you calling people ugly, talking about my husband? Baby, in real life, my husband got clout. So you send those feds here. You talking about you calling the feds. The feds is concerned about the interest rate, the price of food, how Americans are going to live. You think they worrying about a scrum bum on YouTube crying because you lost your damn page? You think they worrying about that? You talking about people's children, and then you got lackeys that's agreeing with you about people's children. Baby, what kind of, I'm just saying, what people, I don't care how mad I am, I would never talk about your children. I would never talk about your mother, not unless she come for me. I wouldn't talk about your sisters, your cousins, your sons, your daughters. I don't have to go low to get at you. Just the sound of my name breaks your ass down. The sound of pretty brown eyes, Vera Calvin. Ooh, you can't stand it. You can't stand that women have come together to make this a better place. So now y'all send Fruit Loop after us. And she just got kicked out of public housing. Talking about she a secret servant agent. And she talking about safe house, main house. That's what my lawyer be listening to. You mean to tell me you going to get her to testify against me? When they finish listening to the 4 videos I clipped today and the screen records of her over there taking, marijuana, you think that her testimony going to hold up? Girl, drop all this shit. Get your life together. Get you a husband, 1 leg or 2. But in case my husband got 2.5, baby. We sitting over here maxing and relaxing, and you tagging me. You tagging me with Miss Wanda's name. You sound like a billy goat over there. You can't even breathe right. Over there coughing and sneezing and laughing at your own damn self. What? You laughing at your own self. Why you laughing? The people in your chat don't know what the fuck you laughing at. But you back up off those girls. You're jealous of those women. And you talking about 60? Baby, I happen to have your real voice on recording. Write that down. Write that down. Marcella has my real voice. I can go where I want to go on YouTube. It's not stalking. It was funny that I got a video yesterday, a misdiagnosis talking about you, where you made a mistake. Baby, it's very insightful, but it's funny. She just scrubbed her page, but not before I got it. You went over there and said the same thing I did. Not before I got it. Your real voice. Misdiagnosis still hollering Anthony Loptes doxed her. She gave her own shit out, calling the police and then put the phone on mute. Misdiagnosis, you know why I won't argue back with you? Because I know that you're not the sharpest knife in the drawer. You pulled out your military records from 1902 and you was a fucking cook. Put your damn phone down and clean up that nasty ass house. And I don't want to talk about your daughter, but you get visitation. Do I need to show proof? Do I need to show proof that isn't housing putting you out your landlord and them? Do I need to show proof that your county police don't even believe shit you say? You said it. You said it. But my happy news is that I came on live to tell everybody that the judge dismissed half of the people on the 2023 lawsuit. And now, me, Maurice Scott, OWN, Carlos King, Orlando Police Department, AT&T, PBE, Terrence, everybody's been dismissed off that case. So my rinky-dink lawyer, as you say, she was rinking and dinking and got a dismissal. It was stinking. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't up here talking about you, but you knocked on the door and I opened it. And I'm saying, who are you? What your face look like? Let's see what you look like. Now, you might be skinny as me and coughing like that. What you smoking? You ain't never seen a cigarette in my fucking hand. So what are you smoking? Have you coughed every 7 words you say? Let's see what your hair look like without a wig. Is it red this week? Y'all be wearing wigs in a hot Alabama and Georgia sun. I know you got a stank. So just leave the girls alone, because just know today, from this day moving forward, you're not going up against 1-on-101. You subpoena me to go to court, you sue me, I'm bringing everybody else as my character witness with their receipts. Baby, when I noticed that they had receipts that I didn't have, and then I had receipts they didn't have, we can write a novel, a trilogy on you. True team, Keita. A trilogy on you. And everybody has figured you out. Your funky website ain't doing too well. Nobody wants to give you $9.99. So you got to come over here. And those clowns, and then you be over there raising the roof all by yourself. All by yourself. Y'all, I'm going to come on at 7 o'clock tonight, and I want people to come and give your character testimony. It won't fly. Anybody who write a character testimony about me, you better know that I'm going to subpoena you, and I want to see your face. I have the right to see your face. If that's the case, I can go to have Humpty Dumpty, Pinocchios, and everybody else write a statement about you. I want to see your face, True T. I want to see all your witnesses, because, baby, when I go over there to your membership, anybody write a character witness about anybody, I'm going to tell them who said it. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell you. Somebody say something about Empress, I'm going to say, Blase said this. Here's the screenshot. If I hear anybody talking about anybody, if I want to tell it, I'm going to tell it. But I usually don't. So, True T, just calm down. Bring it on down. I'm telling you, the feds are busy. They're worrying about the GDP. They're worrying about the interest rate. They're worrying about housing. They're worrying about people who want to attack 47. They're worrying about people. They ain't worrying about no YouTube. You ain't that important. You're calling, you're making reports. You're calling, you're making reports. But they're low level. They are so low level. Like I said, when you call, they just let you make a report. Somebody will call you back. They'll patronize you. But you sound idiotic and crazy when you're giving those reports. So, True, see, maybe you need a hug. Do you need a hug, boo-boo? You say you love the kids. Well, stop talking about people kids, baby. Stop talking about people kids. I was a witness of a baby shower y'all was at online. And I can prove where I got everything. I've never doxed you. I would have told you a whole family tree and showed pictures. Your whole family tree. Remember the baby shower? And y'all had the little bong bells. Remember at the club? Remember sitting at a dinette table, out? I could have showed all those pictures. I have not showed you pictures. So now that I'm finished talking about the circus, let me get on some real stuff that I came up here to talk about. But y'all who paying PayPal, y'all need to stop. And I'm not talking about the True T page. I'm saying to anywhere, they're saying that it's not safe to use PayPal. I want to tell y'all need to, for real, go check out Millichan. Millichan was dropping that Nikes is selling some sneakers that they look kind of old. Y'all go out and check out any content creators you want. Support everybody you want. Empress did a very good thing in bringing people together. If you don't like what you're hearing on their page, walk away. We in some trying times, and this lady want to come up here and talk about my husband one leg. Well, baby, we know who our kids are. We ain't left each other. We ain't walked away. I'm just saying, who is your man? I'm just saying, you running over here where you're banned to make a comment. I want to tell all the people who like the marijuana. Let me play this for you.
I gotta be careful out here, man. Fentanyl has been found in marijuana and other illegal substances. So be careful, man. It hit in all states: in Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, Chicago, California, Mississippi. So, man, y'all gotta be careful, man. Be mindful. Matter of fact, they get off drugs because they working. They putting fentanyl in everything. And you don't want to be an individual that's by yourself, OD, and you can't be safe. It can be a scary feeling knowing that you might die. So please stay away from drugs. Peace out.
Now, I want to tell you that it's in Atlanta. Drugs, we need to be careful because they're trying to downsize people in the United States. This summer, you're going to see bugs that you've never seen before. It's Bill Gates allegedly released mosquitoes. You're going to see them trying to starve Americans, black, white, and indifferent. That's why I'm saying you over there using a voice box. Why don't you use your voice box to teach somebody something positive instead of being jealous of people, that you just don't like? I want to tell y'all, and I want y'all to see this.
I hope y'all waking up and actually paying attention to what's going on right now. The California ports, one of the busiest in the world, is looking hella empty right now, y'all. It's no ships pulling in, no shipments going out, and they trying to tell us, oh, don't worry, it's just because of the tariffs. The tariffs is the reason why this is happening. Maybe it is a little bit of the tariffs, but what else is it? Y'all just seen what happened the other day in some parts of Europe. Power outages. I'm talking blackouts everywhere. 50 million people was affected. And they talking about some solar activities. And now the supply chain is drying up quietly. I'll ask yourself, what moves easier through empty ports? Goods or something else? You think they clearing it out for business? Or they clearing it out for something they don't want to tell us? We're going to have to figure it out once it happened. Y'all got to remember, every time history changed overnight, it started quietly like this. I'm telling y'all, we haven't seen the full picture yet. But best believe, this shit's already in motion, y'all. I hope y'all waking up and actually paying attention to what's going on.
Instead of worrying about what she's saying about people's kids, we have already had outages in the United States, but you can't hear that because she's talking about people's kids. So it's been blackouts here in North Carolina already. Blackouts. I've been getting attacked by hornets lately. I'm not messing with that glaze outside by Mo this summer. Um, I support Mel, but True is making these statements saying that Mel is helping her get her channel back. I don't believe that. You know what? I don't have anything bad to say about Mel, but I bet you $10 y'all didn't hear that y'all self. Y'all didn't hear. And Mel has been live and hasn't said I'm helping True T get her page back. But this the funny part. Now, this was gonna make y'all laugh. Melody had a lot of content creators who followed her. Now, how do you think that they feel if they thought that Mel was trying to help True T get her page back? And why would my girl Tasha K help True T get her page back when she supports Martell? Tasha K is Martell's content creator. Do you think that anybody could go to Tasha and say, help me get my page back? Okay, nobody said anything relevant as like Tasha K got sued. Not one of those content creators have said anything. They are sounding out an alarm. Oh, they say they're gonna get me. They say they're gonna do this. They say they're gonna do that. And nobody's heard that. True T just posted a long paragraph for Miss Wanda attacking her grandchildren. Empress just posted it. She's literally called out the grandchildren by name. And guess what? Tisha's children are very beautiful. Guess what? Miss Wanda grandchildren got a business. They not on YouTube with a GoFundMe. See, their grandmama would sell seasons and do everything she can for her grandchildren. You know, Marceau, y'all want to come up with all this crap that he got a girlfriend. I tell you what, his children are doing fine. Their house is still being built. They ain't got to try to sue people to try to get money. They ain't got to scam big. Come over to my website. Come on to my website. They ain't got to do all that. So even though she might have put something up there about Miss Wanda's grandchildren, they are successful. They have their own hairline. What you doing, True T? But you know what? Like I said about Mel. Remember when Mel got off the show? I said, I have nothing else to say about her. She's gone. We got to let her live her life. And tell you the truth, I don't think she's worrying about nobody on YouTube. She's trying to make her sales the legal way and not be going after people. We have a carpenter bees trading up people's garage and wood around the yes, carpenter bees are good. I'm telling you, they have released new bugs. Hey, Gail, they have released new bugs. I implore you to go get your 1s, 5s, and 10s. Make sure you have small bills in your house. Make sure you have the canned foods you need. Be sure to rotate what you have in your home. Make sure that you are taking care of your family, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Anybody gets sued on YouTube, I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to get no money. But listen to this. Listen to this.
They are trying to set something up, and it's not looking good. So this guy is giving everybody a warning. So watch this video, because everybody needs to know about what's going on, what they're trying to do, what they're plotting against us as Americans. And at this point, it's about to affect everybody, regardless of what nationality, what race you are. It's about to affect everybody at this point. So, warning comes before destruction. This is a warning. Y'all watch this
Warning
video,
comes
share this
before
with as many
destruction.
people as possible.
Hey, Miss
Check it
Marita.
out. To my friends and followers, to the people of the People's Union USA, to everyone who stands in solidarity, listen closely. Today, across Europe, Spain, Portugal, and parts of France, there are massive power outages. Airports are shut down, trains are stopped, traffic lights are dead, people can't use their credit cards, communications are crashing, and they are already trying to blame it on rare atmospheric conditions. Don't be fooled. This has all of the signs of a coordinated cyber attack. And isn't it funny or coincidental, just as the United States quietly removed some of our cybersecurity protections that we have in place, this starts happening overseas. I believe this is a test, my friends. They're testing the collapse of systems, from banking to transportation to communication, and they are watching every second to see how the people react. Mark my words, what's happening in Europe will happen here in the United States. And when it does, they will use it as the excuse they need to declare martial law, not for your safety, but for your control. Now, I personally believe Russia is behind much of this, and I believe that every piece of chaos we are experiencing right now, the division, the executive orders, the censorship, this insane Project 2025 is a part of a much
Yes.
larger plan. They are distracting us, exhausting us, and trying to weaken us. And I'll say it right here. I believe this administration is planning to hand the keys of this country over to Russia and China. And the people who are supposed to defend us are too busy fighting each other to see what's really happening in front of their eyes. But hear me now, and hear me loud and clear.
That is true. I believe that United States is being sold off. Listen, we all got a past, but guess what? We are strong people. While they out there marching, black folks stay home. Instead of, I definitely think she's spiraling. She literally called Tisha Kids out by name. You know what? She wants to be sued because this is another way that she needs to get attention. Tisha children, Marceau's children, Miss Wanda's grandchildren are beautiful. And guess what? I bet you she won't show you her children. I bet you she won't show who her mama is definitely a vessel of demonic spirits. I never seen nothing like this. I know. I've been on YouTube for a while. Not even on All About the Tea. I ain't see demonic spirits like this. But y'all just pray for True Tea. Pray that she just calms down and get herself in alignment, okay? Hey, Gail, definitely staying in my house and minding my business. And True Tea, why you calling the FBI? If they are putting that online, make sure they write it down on paper so you keep a record for you, okay? Because if we have a cyber attack, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everybody's going down. Our communications, even the telephone girl, you won't be able to call Tyrone. You better be careful. The things you put out about people's children, baby, it don't have to come back to your children. Let me get a witness up here. It can come back to your seeds. You know what that means? It can come back to your children. Children are off limits. I said I've been mad at Empress, and when I said something about her child, I had to be woman enough to go back because I did not want that to affect my seeds, my children, and my seeds. Y'all, we need to be in a praying time instead of listening to some maniac over there cussing because she don't like PBE, but I think you do like PBE. I think that you want to be her. You want to be riding around in the Florida sun, not having a big. You want to be Tay. You want to be popular and make everybody laugh and have a dog named Cookie. Yeah, uppity. I think you want Uppity's breast. Oh, You always talking about uppity, and uppity is pretty, y'all. She's beautiful. Okay. Wanda is definitely about to come out and respond to TT. And TT is just going, I could just see her over there. Oh my God, Wanda said my name. Somebody's talking about me. She gets no attention in real life. That's why she has to try to sue. And I hope you don't come with Karen Humphreys. I hope you don't drag that attorney. Oh no, it's lawsuits with us. Notice I said us, not just me. Us. I'ma back every last one of them. Half don't. Drop the mic. Hey, drop the mic. Somebody got her on a lawsuit without her real name. Come on now. Y'all support Drop the Mic. Support not True T. Because True T ain't got no YouTube. Support Maritha Gray. Support all the content creators here. Y'all, we got to put this behind us. Whatever happened in 2022, 3, 4 is gone. This is 2025 and we living in a whole new world. We need to be prayed up and stay close to your families. Make sure you have water. Make sure you have with your family. Don't worry about no lawsuit, girl. What y'all gonna do? Write a lawsuit on some toilet paper? Y'all gonna write it on some toilet paper? Y'all, they are. So tomorrow, don't forget, Diddy goes to court, honey. Diddy has decided not to take the plea agreement. He's being charged with a whole lot of stuff he did. He's trying to use that he was too high and too drunk to, he was too high and too drunk. That's why everything happened. Diddy is going in there to fight, and y'all, Diddy did everything they say he did, allegedly. Okay, y'all, in case y'all didn't hear it, in New Jersey, breaking flames from New Jersey about to reach the Oyster Creek nuclear power. If you hear anything that's near our nuclear power, that's going to take a lot of people's electricity out and it could kill mass people. Okay. So that was breaking news. Planes are still falling out the sky. I hope y'all ain't trying to take no ride nowhere. Nowhere. China blocks BlackRock. In case you don't know who BlackRock is, BlackRock is up there with Vanguard. I want y'all to know that Warren Buffett has retired. He didn't retire all the way. He's just going down in his bunker. See, those billionaires about to go down in their bunker with whatever's happening. He should have, not today, Satan. So I'm not going to call her True T. Your name's Satan. You talking about people, kids. Thanks for Ryan. I forgot about the court date. Yep. This is what I'm talking about. We need to come up here and enlighten, but you got to call certain women's names because these women don't even think about her. Tay don't even think about her. We're dealing with the lawyer, but you see how she has to insert herself because she needs a little bit attention. Y'all, that Beyonce concert, y'all better save that money for groceries. I don't care what Beyonce doing and how she's shaking it and she bringing her kids on stage. Y'all better wait for the movie to come out next year if there's going to be a next year. Tyree Nichols' case has closing arguments tomorrow. Y'all need to be checking that out. We still going through that. You just cannot take us out and think we not. But listen, for all the New Yorkers, New Jerseyans, I got something to tell y'all, baby. Former mobster of the Gambino family, John Alight, who has shot between 30 to 40 people and beat 100 people with bets, and murdered 7 people, has recently been appointed to a local council seat in Englishtown, New Jersey. Now, you know what our president has done, not alleged, what he has done to women. And now we got a mobster, real mobster from the Gambino family. He about to be local. He is about to be local. Now, y'all, it ain't no time to be buying no sneakers, none at all. Not from Nike or nobody, okay? So let me tell you what. Wait a minute, let me turn this music off. Nike just announced that they won't build factories in U.S. or employ American workers to make their sneakers. They currently spend roughly $3 US dollars to make a shoe that then sell for 100 plus. Nike employs what amounts to slave labor in Vietnam to make billions of American consumers. No American should ever, now I ain't saying this now, this is what somebody else said now, Torrington Warlord, but Nike said that they won't build no more factories here. And why you paying $100, dummy? They saying them sneakers is made for $3. Now, when they come out and tell you right in your face, and they using child slavery, we don't support stuff like that. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you story time. Story time. Here you go. Now, y'all listen to this.
On here. So I saw this on X, y'all, and I had to share this with y'all. So this couple, this interracial couple, went on a date, right? Now this dude posted this on Facebook originally, and it went viral. He said, "This is why I don't usually date outside my race." Now, if y'all have never seen the movie Get Out, you better go watch it. So basically, he went out with this girl. They went on a date. That was a picture of them, and then she texted him saying, "I definitely enjoyed our night out, but I don't think my parents can find out about us." ... He said, "Same here, and why?" And she said, "They despise black guys. My last black boyfriend, let's just say it didn't go well. They literally set him up to be put in jail for life for something he didn't even do. Google Wellington. I really like you, but I don't want anything to happen to you." Not giving his government name. And then he replied and said, "I like you too. And yeah, that's crazy. I went to school with him. Maybe if you sat down and had a conversation with them, they'll loosen up. Think they would be down for dinner?" And she said, "I'll ask, LOL, because I really like you and I will not lose you." And then he said, "I don't want to lose you either." And then she basically said that her mom and stepdad would be open to meeting that evening. So I guess he meets the parents. He takes a screenshot of the dinner and shows receipts of the meeting. This is so creepy. So he took her phone and saw a message. This is so creepy, y'all. Saying this. He said, it says basically that was her talking to her mom, "Mommy love." He seems well put together, but it's something about him me and Jeff don't approve of. He seems like he would be good around the house for things we need, but not for a relationship. Tried to convince him to start working for us, and once we take a trip to the mountains this summer, well, know the rest. Well, you know the rest. What? And then she said, "Mom, I really like him. Can I at least keep him? He's very sweet." What? And then she said, "Not at all. Dating a black guy in the South, especially Mississippi, is not recommended. Do as you're instructed, please. You'll find someone better." And then she says, "Okay, I'll let him know that Jeff is hiring for work around the house." And like, what? He then posted this post on FB saying, "So this is why I stopped dating outside my race. Would be good and set up." And to this day, she still don't know that I saw those messages in her phone because I left afterwards and never said nothing else about it. Be careful out here, especially in Mississippi. Y'all better be safe. This is crazy. This is literally insane that this is a true story. What in the get out is going on here? So I saw this on X, y'all, and I had...
Now, I'm going to say for the record, all people dating outside their race is not bad. I mean, my granddaughter is German, Puerto Rican, and black. You hear that, True T? You going to write that down? My granddaughter is German. 100%. Her father is 100% German. And I'm Puerto Rican and black, and so is my child. Write that down, True T. And they have a great relationship. They have a great relationship. London is very educated. I mean, and he's very kind, and his family is very kind. Okay. So, but we have to tell our sons that just because it's light bright, it don't mean that's the best. You know, our children do look at women and say, I don't want the problems. And some people said that they be with white men and women because they don't put them through all the bull yang yang. But ask every football player who married a white woman, they walked away with half of their fortune. It's his fault and his parents' fault for not preparing him. Hey, Norris, how are you? Y'all, that was story time. I just want y'all to know this is Happy Sunday. Even though True T summons me, I'm not going to let her get me down because I really do know that something is wrong. Something over there in that house ain't right. I mean, it could be as simple as stop being celibate. Get dig down, girl. Get dig down. That always clears my mind, USPS has agreed to help track immigrants. Y'all, I got a good girlfriend out in Vegas right now. She said, baby, it's not hardly no workers at the hotel to clean the rooms. They putting all the guests on one side. It ain't a whole bunch of gambling going on. It's a whole bunch of restaurants. They got just black and white employees because you can't find any race outside of American. People are hiding. So USPS agrees USPS agrees to help Trump track immigrants via mail and packages. The USPS is now helping Trump track immigrants using your mail and packages. The Postal Inspection Services, originally meant to protect mail, is now part of a federal task force that shares shipping data to locate immigrants. I mean, okay, I got an FBI story for you. The real FBI. Okay, the reason the FBI won't let the Epstein clients list come out in court is because if they did, their blackmail would no longer be useful, and the CIA would lose their control over the powerful people they spent decades setting up. So the FBI is holding on to Epstein lists, and you think they worrying about content creators calling another content creator bitch? Oh my God, the FBI girl, when she keeps saying that, the FBI, I am so sick of that. Now, let's talk about debt and begging. Kim Jong Un demands $20 million from the U.S. over Trump's loan. The truth is unbelievable. He's saying that when Donald Trump was president the last time, that he owed him some money and never got paid.
The world, Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, has made a stunning claim. He's asking the United States to pay him $20 million, stating that former President Donald Trump borrowed the money from him while in office and never paid it back. According to Kim, the U.S. was once a friend during Trump's presidency, but that relationship took a sharp turn when Trump allegedly borrowed money from him in the name of the country. Kim claims he was deceived by the former president and has been trying to get his money back ever since. He even says he has the receipts, photos, videos, and documents proving his story. Kim also mentioned that he sent the evidence to a U.S. court, but his attempts have led nowhere. Trump, when asked about his relationship with Kim just 2 months ago, denied any dealings with the North Korean leader. He claimed they were never friends, and that his peace efforts were simply for the greater good of the world. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Investigations have traced large sums of money flowing from Russia and North Korea into Trump's company accounts. Some of these funds, including a massive sum from Russia, reportedly vanished after an investigation was launched. New reports suggest Trump may have recently received $5 million in cash from Russia at his residence. And this has sparked even more speculation. Alvin Bragg, currently investigating Trump's financial dealings with North Korea and Russia, has already filed a lawsuit. But Trump continues to deny all allegations. The plot thickens, and we're still uncovering the truth behind these shocking claims. What do you...
Now, our president has did some dirty deeds. Now, do you think the FBI is worried about some shit on YouTube? I can't say that enough. Every time they say FBI, I'm saying, what do those acronyms mean? What do those mean when they come out her mouth? Now, listen to this. I got to tell y'all this because we're winning, whether you think we are or not. Cell phone data, they know who they're going after, as everything is data right now. Yeah. But listen to this. This is my boy right here. Listen.
I've had enough. Yeah, I've had enough of this horse shit. I don't give a shit what kind of law you make. I ain't gonna follow it. I ain't paying my taxes this year. I just don't even care. I'm not gonna be ruled by tyrants. I'm done. No taxes. I'm not following your goddamn laws that you make that are arbitrary and unconstitutional. I just ain't doing it. I've had fucking enough of your bullshit. Washington State, Oregon, California, kiss my ass. I ain't following no more laws. No more new laws that don't make no sense. Your little snitch line and all your bullshit you got going on, I'm not doing it. I'm not funding your scams and your NGOs and your fucking bullshit, your wars, your thieving. Yeah, thieving. You loudmouth politicians that don't give a fuck about the common person. I'm done. I've had enough. I am no longer going to participate in your horse shit. And I don't give a fuck what you try to take from me. I come into this world with nothing. I'll go out with nothing. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you and fuck off. And on top of that, you best leave me the fuck alone, because you won't like the results if you come out here and try to stomp on my neck. It won't end well. I'm old, and I'm mean as fuck. Leave me alone.
Whoa! I couldn't have said that better myself. I'm old, leave me the fuck alone. I ain't standing for your bullocking no more with your skimming and scamming and GoFundMing it. I'm GoFundMing. I'm not dealing with this. We got so much to deal with in our political world. And I'm telling you, I'm too old. I came in this world without nothing, and I'm going to leave, and my grandchildren going to have everything I got. Teach your kids going to be fine. Listen, Empress' son is so cute. Y'all should have seen his little first time. He going to be fine. Camera, real child going to be fine. Cookie. Tay Dog going to be fine. Uppity going to be fine. Drop the mic going to be fine. AL is doing fine. Prosperity is going to be doing fine. T-Talk with your girl in her own world going to be fine. Because believe me, look who's suing us. Come on now. This is funny. Listen, well, I'm not in the lawsuit no more, but he said he had enough. I've had enough of misdiagnosis, Miss Fruit Loop. I had enough of True Tea. Had enough. I'm old. I don't care. You talk about my age, baby. Okay, y'all. Now, I don't know if this is true. This could be a little story, but I don't know. Listen to this. I don't believe it.
No, but in 2 weeks we will have another one. Yesterday was very big. No, but in 2 weeks we will have another one. Yesterday was very big.
Trump signed an executive order to allow to allow this letter to remove collections off of your credit. FCRA, y'all, I don't know whether to believe that or not. I'm gonna tell y'all who everybody's saying that move to Guyana, move to these African countries. Well, I'm gonna tell you, you just stay your ass right here in the United States or move to Mexico. But you better not move to Guyana. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen to this girl. Look at it. She moved out the States to Guyana. Listen to what she say.
I'd rather go back to America and deal with the racism in America before I sit here in Africa and deal with the bullshit bribery, the bullshit fraud, the bullshit scams, the bullshit too expensive, the bullshit not having no snacks, the bullshit not having no food, the bullshit electricity, the bullshit hot water, the bullshit what's that shit called that be coming down? Bullshit lizards. The bullshit animals and scorpions outside the house. It's big ass spiders. It's big ass lizards. Colorful lizards you ain't never seen before. All in the fucking room with you, sleeping with you. All the bullshit people trying to scam you when you go outside thinking you rich. So they trying to get more money off of you. I'm really trying to wrap my head around this shit. I'm really trying to wrap my head around how are Americans coming to Africa and being happy. Please comment down below. Because for me, I'm ready to go. And I always used to say, if it's up to me, it will be. And I'm going to go out to Africa and make shit happen. No, I don't want to. I want to take my businesses back to America. I want to open up shop back in America, open up my dentist office, and all the stuff that I'm going to do out here in America. Steady electricity. And the only time our electricity gets cut off is when we don't pay the bill. And we got something in there. We got prepaid electricity. So if we forget to pay the bill, we put some money on that prepaid thing, and it comes right back on in 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. This shit right here didn't come on for 14 hours yesterday. I can't deal. I love the people. Don't get me wrong. When I'm outside, I'm having fun. I love people. But when I come back to reality, when you come back home, home is where the heart is, right? When you come back home, you're supposed to feel comfortable. You're supposed to be happy. I'm not happy. To live in a house where you look outside and all you see is turkeys and ducks and chickens and sheep and old malnourished cows.
Well, listen, if she moved to Florida, she gonna get all those lizards in the house. In my house, lizards just come all over in Florida too. I got a house in Florida too. If this woman right here is a dentist, I hope she fixed my bottom teeth so they can stop saying it's piano teeth. I mean, like I said, these teeth have opened doors. These teeth have been in rooms that, you know, that the FBI ain't been in. I have a friend who moved to Guyana. He said that they are constantly trying to scam the Americans. Well, we got people right here on YouTube needing GoFundMes, and they be trying to scam too. If you want to move abroad, prepare yourself, visit, and plan accordingly. She did not do her research before moving to another country. I'm not going nowhere. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in America, right here in one of my houses, True T, in one of them. Okay, listen to this.
So one more time for you guys, and this is only the ones that they know of. This does not mean that there is not potential groups in your city. It just means this is the ones that they have eyes on that they've released at this time. Washington, D.C., all throughout the state of New York, San Francisco, California, Santa Clara, California, Los Angeles, California, San Diego, California, Houston, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Boca Raton, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Orlando, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Boston, Massachusetts, Playfield, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, Cleveland, Ohio, Laurel, Maryland, Potomac, Maryland, Hareton, Virginia, Springfield, Virginia, Raleigh, North Carolina, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Charlotte, North Carolina, Detroit, Michigan, Columbia, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, Denver, Colorado.
Now, what's so funny? He's not talking about people coming out of the country to attack these cities. He's talking about the white people. The white people. You know that you didn't hear him say Bronx, New York. He's saying places where, people are not around. Y'all just watch your six. Watch your six. Watch your six. I'm telling you, the way they're doing Ukraine, and guess who on our side now? Guess who flip-flopped?
Attention the next time the World Economic Forum makes a prediction and calls it inevitable. And lo and behold, they are predicting that a coronavirus pandemic, a cyber pandemic, is going to happen, and that it is once again inevitable. So, if you look into the actual...
So, true team, when you call the FBI, make sure they write down what you're reporting on paper, because if there is a cyber attack, right? Anything that you have, they computerized for you, it's going to be lost in the sauce. It's going to be wiped out, not to come back. So try to sue people 4 years from now when Donald Trump is not there. And, we may not even be here. So you'll never see that money. You're wasting your time. I'm in North Carolina. Joker didn't say Fayetteville either, because that is where the base is. Showed it. I come to Fayetteville all the time. I have a sister that lived in Hopewell, because she was in the military. Brian McKnight is suing Jaguar Wright. I just want y'all to know. Jaguar done lied on the wrong person. Y'all be sure to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want y'all to know that my boy, oh my God, when I saw his name, Fat Joe, is suing his hype man because he lied on them. Jennifer is coming back. I want y'all to know that Jennifer is coming back on Basketball Wives, and her husband is in big trouble right now, and he got both of his legs, true team. I told y'all our health care is going down. Y'all start taking care of y'allself. I just want y'all to know that we need to be prayed up. Stay prayed up. Do not let these spirits and demons on these YouTube pages who's not supposed to be here. If I show y'all the video of Miss Diagnosis' house today, roaches was crawling out her refrigerator, and she was sitting there with the clothes she had on yesterday, digging through a box of ran over shoes. And then she would try to cover up the camera, wasn't doing a good job. Holes in the wall, clothes everywhere, roaches crawling out of the stuff, and she got a nerve to be on YouTube all day. Talking about she gonna testify for True T. I decided to follow you, and I'm gonna follow you right in the courtroom. Me and my 5 prescriptions from my psychiatrist. That's what came out of her mouth. She said her psychiatrist just put her on 5. Now she said psychiatrist just put her on 5 new prescriptions. And she gonna testify and be a character witness. Which one of her personalities are going to testify? Yeah, but for real, we need to stay prayed up. Do you have any money to sue? Why would I sue her? And he did beat his wife. I heard he did. I heard that he doesn't like his first family. But Jaguar, I don't believe that she's been in all those rooms. I believe somebody has told Jaguar stuff. Look, Jag be all over here. Oh, okay. 2nd Chronicles, y'all. 7 people need to be reminded of the scripture. Nita says 2nd Chronicles 7:14. Y'all read it. We need to be reminded. Why would I ask you that? Oh, I'm just saying, I ain't know, Michelle, because I'm reading over. I'm just over. But yeah, sometimes when you sue people, you just sue them to shut them up, But I forgot to tell y'all. I forgot before I get off of here, I got to show y'all this. I really got to show y'all this. If I don't show you, I will just be devastated, because I will lay in the bed tonight and I would think about that I didn't share this with y'all. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all need to go over the Pretty Brown Eyes page if y'all want to read the court order where I was dismissed. I need y'all to read it. A cease and desist was issued. I need y'all to go over there. Go over there now. I need, but well, that's not what I want to tell y'all. This is what I want to tell y'all, because y'all go to Prosperity. She has been dealing with the Bro Chat boys. Go over there and watch that out. Wait a minute. Go to Miss Maritha. Miss Maritha be giving us a spiritual word that helps me start my day. Y'all, I told y'all. Wait a minute. I gotta call you back, baby. I gotta call you back. I see you calling me. I will call you back as soon as it's live. As soon as I show this. Wait a minute. I gotta scan this real fast because I want to show you that it is not as easy to sue people. Hold on. Hey.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm on live.
I know you're on live.
Oh yeah, I'm okay.
I just don't want you to do too much.
Okay.
Okay, Auntie, I love you.
I love you too. All right, bye bye. That's sweet. No, I want to show y'all something. I gotta show y'all this before I get off. I'm scanning as fast as I can. I'm scanning as fast as I can. We gotta worry about things that's going on in this world. And y'all, please go to your Bibles and dig up 2 Chronicles 7-14. Read it. I mean, it could give you comfort about what's going on today. But oh my God, I can't find it. I can't find it. I said I was gonna have it together. And oh my goodness. All right, I can't find it. I'm gonna have to come and then throw it in on another day. But baby, you just can't sue nobody. It's what you call an anti-slap law. And this anti-slap law, let me see, can I just Google it? Anti-slap law.
Anti-slap law.
Listen.
Breakups can be messy, perhaps especially in Hollywood. A Los Angeles Superior Court judge this week dismissing portions of a defamation lawsuit filed last year by Marilyn Manson, the musician.
Okay, but wait a minute. I don't want y'all to hear that. I just want y'all to know that the anti-slap law, right? Let me pull up the definition for y'all. Anti. This tells you right here that you don't have to worry about being sued on YouTube because this law is meant to protect.
Rich people and corporations just can't let us have nice things. Ontario passed a law a while ago that basically made slap lawsuits illegal. Slap lawsuit is when a rich and powerful person essentially sues somebody to shut them up, even though there's no validity to the lawsuit. Bog down their time.
But that's not it. I have the American.
What is the slap lawsuit and anti-slap? So this came up, and this is going to get tied in with the celebrities. I had no idea this existed. I'm not an attorney. I am not a paralegal. I never have been. And so I have no idea how the law works or what these lawsuits are. I have no idea if this is a legitimate type of a lawsuit. But I asked the question, what is a slap lawsuit? Because it came up on C-SPAN today about a slap lawsuit, and what it states is an acronym for strategic lawsuit against public participation. Is a lawsuit filed to silence or intimidate critics by forcing them to spend money defending a baseless lawsuit, often related to exercising free speech or petitioning the government. Doesn't that sound very similar like what someone is doing just on their own that they've been doing?
So true T, short for strategic lawsuits against public participation. Slaps have become all too common for intimidating and silencing criticism through expensive baseless legal proceedings. Okay, but also because you are a content creator and I'm a content creator, we are both public figures. Every content creator you say, I'm a sell, are public figures. You can sue us, but they will be baseless and it will be expensive on your behalf. we might initially pay an attorney to defend us, but our countersuits would damage you for filing a baseless lawsuit. They and anti-SLAPP laws are intended to prevent people from using courts and potential threats of a lawsuit. So I really need you to know, why you out saying you gonna sue people, baby? It ain't gonna work. Let me teach you some more before I get off here, because Truth, you shouldn't have never came for me, because I'm gonna enjoy just saying your name every day now since you said my name. Hey, Camera Rel, thank you for explaining the anti-SLAPP law. I'm so tired of hearing somebody talking about they suing. Thank you. This is the other thing I want to tell you. Can anyone sue YouTube, a free app?
Can anyone sue YouTube, a free app?
Getting sued on YouTube can get you sued. Listen, you cannot sue YouTube. And you need to listen to it from Steve Rob's reviews. You cannot sue. You can bring them into court. You can say YouTube did this, but I'm going to tell you, the judge is going to dismiss, because this is a free app. You can choose to use their app or not. So, but if you're making money, like super chats and all that off of them, they do take money for that, but you cannot sue YouTube. So you better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. So anti-SLAPP law, please remember that you are a public figure, even though we ain't never seen your damn face. But just think about it. You bring any of us in court, and we're going to turn around. And when we sue you, is a countersue. And it's for you bringing us frivolously in court. So remember that, True TT and BT and Anonymous and everybody else. The lab takes me out every time. Okay. The company does not have the resources to monitor each user post 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This means anyone who is defamed on social media cannot sue YouTube. I need you to read and understand that. Didn't they lose the other? They lost. Now, I don't know about Maurice's lawsuit with OWN, but you see how OWN sent them Jewish people in there and they gallivanted back to wherever the fuck they came from, okay? They're wasting court's time. But this is what I recommend for everybody. When we all finish with this lawsuit, and I want to be able to celebrate together, let's countersue. We have to teach people that you just can't say you're going to do something, then you do it, and then we spend money, and then we just don't get our money back. Another reason why YouTube is immune from prosecution for defamation of character is called the Communication Decency Act. Right. So while you over there looking up stuff, look up the Communication Decency Act, look up the SLAPP laws, and listen, I can go on and on. That's why I would never try to sue you, Trutsy, because I don't even know what you look like. And the things that you call other people, that must be you. You must feel like you look like a fat, big back ox, gorilla looking, whatever you call people. That's why I have kept you in my prayers. Thank you. God is good. Thanks for the Bible scriptures. Stay blessed. God loves you and he is worthy. Relly said imitation tactics, which is. She be over there screaming, jumping out her skin, y'all. We need to be supporting each other with what's coming and not that old. Y'all know how old this mess is? From 2023. The thing she talk about is really from 2023. And they tried to, my lawyer and YouTube, because they were mentioned, all these people have connected dots that y'all would not believe. So, baby, listen, the blogger in Virginia learned, It wasn't a good idea to sue them. PBE and Anthony wasn't a good idea because the Virginia courts is making her pay back some of their attorney fees. The Commission's Decency Act was a 1996 law that sought to regulate internet content, particularly obscenities, indecencies, and boom, bam, it protects minors. Cameral's son, Empress' son, Miss Wanda's grandchildren. You put all that up there about a child, baby. I will submit the link in case someone needs it. Yep. I just reported her and her subscribers to the feds for cyberbullying a minor. Now that's going to go somewhere. Anyone else knows their face, but the insulter are of adults and children too. Meanwhile, those who have nothing to hide, hide nothing. Correct. 2023 is time to move on. That's what I'm saying. I want y'all to know all this happened in 2023 that kicked off all of this. It has nothing to do with Mel. It has nothing to do with Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's a bunch of content creators who gave their own opinions. And somebody didn't like it. Some woman floated on different people's channels and then turn around and start suing content creators. From 2023, is no gang on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. You ain't gonna get no money from them people. You think they gonna let somebody on YouTube sue them for some stuff you put up here and then you clicked in to hear what you're hearing? If you are getting insulted, you clicked on to be insulted. Found that for Empress. Okay, Empress, she found that for you, babe. I already reported it, but you can see if it's a different link, Tanya. Okay, and guess what? Like I said, we have intelligent people on everybody's page. If anybody really wanted you, True T, it's nothing to get your information off LexisNexis. And I never said somebody pulled your information off LexisNexis. So you better play the whole context. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm going to counter sue you. And I'm going to make sure that everybody else get a chance to be on this. And guess who paying for this, y'all? Guess who going to pay for me to turn around and counter sue them? The one-legged man. I guess with my piano teeth, we could be a band. But we're going to pay for that. Just to embarrass you. From Huntsville to Georgia. We're going to embarrass you. Nobody's going to go to college on... no more nursing school for your family members. Also, she just opted out of Upley being a victim of child. And this is what I'm saying. You take somebody's trauma, and use that against them. But you know what it's going to do? When you just said about Upple's situation, it's going to have people gravitate to her because, see, in our lives, you don't know what have happened to us. Like you talk about my mama being dead. Your mama got to die one day. You talk about Uppity losing her child. Let's pray that that don't happen to you. That's why you need to be rebuked. You over there because I done came up here and I ain't called you out your name not one time, but you scared. You scared what I do got. Hey, OG Patrice, long time no see. Isn't she using, and you know, My only thing for you, Empress, is to stand in your truth and stop doing clickbait. You know, it's not clickbait. That's for real. This is our job to come up here and talk about anything that we want to. And Empress had that feeling about her son being offended by BT and True T. And so she just came up here to say it. I don't know about the clickbait. And I can run and and that's true. So I just hope that everybody share my video about we just need to come down. We got more important things to talk about. I'm glad that we're sticking together on this. And and I'm not going to say she has mental problems, but I am questioning why she's so obsessed with these different women. Uppity, Tay, she's obsessed with PBE. She's obsessed with Empress, her child. What is going on that will make you come out? She's obsessed with Camarel now. Listen, y'all know I've been around. When she started coming at the Camarel at first wouldn't say nothing. Nothing. She wouldn't answer her back. She moved on and kept doing her content without a beat. And then she started saying, I need people to write letters for me, that Camarel. Then she got these fictitious people to come up and say she was copying. Now, me and Camarel might have said the same word. We're watching the same show. And all I say is great people think alike. She's obsessed. She's doing the same thing on that page. Sad. I'm not going back and forth with that child. She's unhinged. And like I said, she's doing the same thing. They got her channel terminated. And I really hope that whose channel she's using will talk to her, because she seems, the girl who channel it belonged to me, she ain't got nothing to do with it. And she feels like she wants to do this for her friend. But those things come consequences. Y'all, please go to Mimi and Monica, to you. Y'all, she takes me all the way to Alaska. Y'all just pray for her on the real serious tip. Pray that she just go away and stay away. Go on over there to that website that you build websites. Go over there. Y'all pay her that $9.99, but y'all better not pay it through no PayPal. Because the PayPal, let me find that article for y'all right quick, where they saying PayPal is getting please be respectful to others. Thank you. Yep. Hey, Aquarius. She had that feeling, but she kept mixing Wanda in it. It's clickbait. Oh, well, I don't know about that. Camarel took that crap like a trooper. She did. And then I got the receipts. True T put up some old doll baby about Camarel, and Camarel returned the favor and moved on. Her friend is going to get her channel took. Yeah. Y'all, I'm just asking y'all, please. I'm not telling y'all not to support her. I'm telling y'all, get this girl some prayer, because she is really losing it over there, even when people are not answering her. And I guess, I don't care. You can put anything about my kids that you want to up there. Woo, get them some advertisement, girl. But like I said, it must kill you that Miss Wanda's grandchildren are successful. They don't have to get a GoFundMe. Zelle confirms issues with payments platforms across the U.S. Now, baby, people is asking for Zelle on a monthly basis for a website. Zelle is down for several banks across the country. Users have been sharing a down detector that are not able to send payments, receive payments, and they will take your payments, and your payments will go. You won't get your money back. So you better watch it with them Zelle payments, because baby, and everybody who is sending people's cash apps. Now, when I'm sending my cash app, I make sure that I don't send enough that I have to file taxes for. But truthfully, I'm gonna start sending you some cash apps so I can claim your fucking ass on my taxes. I send $20, $100. That don't mean nothing. It's $600. If I send you $600 for the year, I can claim that on my taxes. I'm gonna send you some money. Camera got a life, and where I do be letting that mess bother me. My self-esteem is too high. She can't bother me or touch me. She's screaming in videos, and I'm over here chilling, making money. And that is so true. And Camera Rell can sing, and she writes music too. So we got some talented people up here. And we're over there dealing with a no face, no case, busted up, can't cough, can't laugh. Nobody, because we don't know who you're a nobody. Who are you? But you remember, I just quoted the law to you. Every piece of paper you have filed, every FBI call, girl, get the hell. Get the hell. You know what I'm going to start doing, y'all, once a week? I got this big library of receipts that I have pulled from over the years of people beefing. I think I'm just going to play some of them. EYE know where some of the bones are buried. Maybe EYE should just share it. I mean, some of the receipts that I even got off public forums. Now, I some people I just won't tap on. I won't tap T with your girl. T talk with your girl. Because every time she talk about me, she'll say she don't want no problems. So since she don't want no problems, I ain't gonna give her no problems. And she be real nice to True T, because guess what? Black Titanic asked, can Tea Talk with Your Girl be removed from the lawsuit? Well, baby, when the judge answered the other day, Tea Talk with Your Girl was still on that lawsuit. Somebody ain't listening to somebody. But happy Sunday. I love you. Y'all hit my like button. Don't talk about True T. Pray for her. She's about to give herself a heart attack. I know. She is over there huffing and puffing and ain't blowing nothing down. Her blood pressure going sky high. Her wig is turning. I don't know. And they go over there. They be trying to calm her down. But baby, we over here. Okay, before I leave, let me tell you this. Tay Happy, she be outside. Uppity Happy, she be outside. Camera Rail be outside. Empress be outside with her baby. Miss Wanda be outside with her grandkids. Tisha be outside with her kids. Marceau be with his wife. My husband be fishing with one leg. My husband married. I'm married. I got 3 houses. Remember, I got 2 houses and an apartment in New York. Empress, everybody happy. Uppity, she's out getting suntan on her breast, making your headache. We still moving. Tanya's still over here. Everybody outside, and you sneaking. You sneaking on YouTube. The door has been closed. You got to come over here and sneak. Oh, my GoFundMe. Look, them lying bitches. My GoFundMe is active. It's active. Baby, people waking up. I shall not. But baby, people are outside. Y'all pray for her. Go to 2 Corinthians 1:17. Y'all stop playing. I love y'all. I'm going to go and hug my one-legged husband, and I'm going to go kiss him with these teeth. And True T, I might make you a dancing video. Yeah. I'm going to make you a dancing video. I don't know what the song going to be, but I'm going to think of it. Maybe it'll be Thriller from Michael Jackson. Let me stop. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.